It's Deutschland, George.
Deutschland. George, pleasure to have you here.
How are you doing? Very good. How are you?
Very well. Pleasure to meet you, Stephen. George Clooney, I think you're one of the coolest people in Hollywood.
I think so too.
How cool were you when you heard about the nomination for being the best actor in Michael Clayton?
Well, it was a little harder for that. I was in Darfur when I got the call, so I found out about 12 hours later when I could get reception, and I was mostly most of the time we were ducking, warlords. So I was just really actually happy to be getting out of there at that point.
So that was sort of like complete opposite.
Yeah. But it's a good way to do it. If you're going to do it, that's kind of a nice thing. You get a call and they go, I call my friends and say, hey, I'm out of Darfur, and they go, and hey, you got nominated. And I go, oh, that's
You're like, okay, what should I do next?
Yeah, exactly.
George, I heard rumors that it has been very hard for you to film Michael Clayton because you weren't feeling so well. Is that true? Is that why you sort of looked beaten in some of the scenes?
I was doing all the press for Good Night and Good Luck in Syriana at the time, and I was still fighting some of the issues that I'd had, the health issues I'd had from Syriana. So I figured it probably will be beneficial for the role to sort of stay in that place, and that's all you had to do.
So what impressed you the most about Michael Clayton? Because it's a typical movie for you, but it's not really a typical movie for Hollywood, because it's complicated, it has different plot twists, and it is very critical about the social system in some ways. So did you ever expect it to be that successful?
No, but I never expect the ones that are to be successful, and the ones, sometimes the ones that aren't you think will. I'm never right about the films that make it. I'm always sort of surprised. I thought that when we did Good Night and Good Luck for $7 million, I didn't think we would have gotten 6 Oscar nominations for that either. So
amazing movie. You are a director, a producer, and an actor, so what's up next? So what are you going to do, sort of filming-wise?
I just finished directing a film that's coming out in April here called Leatherheads, about football in the 1920s.
With Renee Zellweger. So is that more like a romantic comedy? Is that something that you need after something like Michael Clayton and Syriana?
I wanted to do a kind of a Preston Sturges kind of comedy, an old-fashioned screwball comedy. And I wanted to do something that wasn't political in nature, so that I don't become just the guy that does political films. You
will never.
No, it's a problem if you do that.
Are you sure that every German car, like your Mercedes in the movie, is exploding, is not really reliable in that sense?
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those Mercedes. They'll blow up on you like crazy.
Thank you so much, George. Good luck tonight. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Aren't you the last great